Welcome to Stock Designs, and in this video I want to show you how to fill objects with other objects using the tiled clones in Inkscape. But before we begin, I would like to ask that you like, share, comment, and most of all, subscribe and turn on post notifications so you're notified every time I post. And without further ado, let's get into today's video. So what I want you to do is start off by grabbing the text tool, and for this demonstration I'm going to use the letter S, and then I want you to change it to a heavier font so that we have more space to work with when we use this tile clones effect. So I want you to start off by opening the path tab and selecting the object and saying object to path. And then what I want you to do is go into the object path, and then I need you to click ungroup. For the sake of this demonstration and for this to work, that's what you need to do. So as you can see that the object is in layer 1, I want you to click the plus icon in the layers and objects tab and create a new layer. And then I want you to copy and paste the object that you're going to use and create tile clones out of. I'm going to use this joint-like figure as the object. So I want you to take the object, and then first I want you to scale it. But since my strokes are growing with it, I have to go and click scale stroke width to the same proportion. Then I'm going to scale it down and put it over the object. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click the S, and then I want you to change the width of the S and the height of the S to a number that you yourself can remember. That's going to be very crucial. That step is very crucial to this. And then after that, I want you to select both objects. Select the object that you're going to clone first, then select the text. And then what I want you to do is in the Align and Distribute tab. In the Align and Distribute tab, I want you to click on change relative to last selected, and then I want you to align objects by left edges and align objects by top edges. As you can see here, I'm changing the width and the height to a number that I myself can remember. And then like I said, I want you to click both objects, change the relative to last selected, and then align left edges and then align top edges. Okay, and now we're gonna make the effect. So what I want you to do is to select Now what I want you to do is to select the object that you want to clone, go into the Edit tab, go to Clone, and create tile clones. And that's going to open this dialog right here. So in this dialog, I want you to go to the Scale tab. And when it comes to scale, I want you to change the randomize to 50. That means it's going to randomizely scale the clones on the x-axis and the y-axis. And then I want you to go to rotation, and I want you to change the randomize of rotation to 100. Blur and opacity, nothing. Scale, randomize 50-50, the rest, nothing. Color, nothing. And then in trace, what I want you to click is turn on trace the drawing under the clones sprayed items /sprayed items. I want you to make sure that is on. And then pick from drawing, I want you to change that to opacity, not color, change it to opacity. Then apply the value to clones. I want you to turn it to presence, and then randomize 0, gamma correct 0. Then apply to tile clones. I want you to go to select on width and height, and then change the width and height to the number that you to the width and height that you used for the text. That's what I need you to do. After you do that, all you do is click create. And right there, we have it. But I'm gonna scale it down a little bit because I feel like they're too big. You can't really get the gist of what the image is. And most of them are outside of the image, so it doesn't really look like an S. So I want to click out of that dialog and press Ctrl Z. Then I'm just going to scale the object down more, and then I'm going to repeat those steps again. But I first have to make sure that I click both objects and I align their left edges and I align their top edges. Now I want you to click the object, edit tab, clone, create tile clones. Then don't change anything. Use those settings that we used. Scale, randomize 50 for the x-axis, 50 for the y, rotation 100, blur and opacity change nothing, color change nothing, trace. And then you just have to click create. And then it is created the tile clones effect. But what I want to do is just clean up the image a little bit more so it's easier for you to see that it's an S. But now since there's a lot of there's more clones, then we'll be able to delete some so that we can keep that S-like figure. So right now I'm just gonna I'm gonna fast forward through me doing this, and I'm just gonna show you the final effect. So this is the final after I cleaned it up. I hope you enjoyed that. This was how to fill objects with other objects using the tile clones. Please like, share, comment, and I'll see you in the next video.